Now, capsule wardrobes are meant to make our life easier, aren't they? But when we're talking about the holidays, the festive season, they can leave us with uninspired, quite boring, minimalist looks. So why do many capsule wardrobes fail around the festive season, and what can we do about it? As you know, capsule wardrobes are often minimalist. They're often very based around neutrals. Now, if you've been following me for a while, look at my capsules, I know mine aren't. But nevertheless, we need to take into consideration that during the festive period, we're going to need some other items in our life. Something with a bit of sparkle, a bit of interest, a bit of vibrancy, a bit of colour for the season. Often, capsule wardrobes are based around practicality. Hey, festive season, are we being practical? No, it's the time to go out there and be really glam and fun. Accessories are often ignored in your capsule wardrobe. And around about the festive period, they can really change up an outfit. And it may be that the typical capsule wardrobe doesn't encompass the diversity that you're going to need over the festive period. Whether that is cooking the turkey to going to a New Year's Eve champagne drinks party. One consists of gravy being splashed down the front of you in goose fat, and the other one consists of glamorously standing there with a glass of champagne chatting. And then there is the season. We don't know what the weather's going to be. It could be lovely and warm, it could be dull and grey, it could be rainy, it could be snowing. And it may be you've got only a few festive pieces, but you're going to see the same people. There's several events, and do you want to be wearing the same thing? Because really, because you're not wearing minimalist items and pieces, they're going to be more noticeable. So if you're wearing a velvet dress one day and then you're wearing it the next week and you're seeing the same people are going to notice that velvet dress because it's more of a statement in itself. And your typical capsule wardrobe is generally going to be your practical everyday clothing, but you're not going to wear your practical everyday clothing in the festive period. You want to know what's going to make you sparkle. So what can we do about this? Well, obviously, incorporate a few festive pieces into your capsule wardrobe. Let's look specifically at what is going to be on trend that we can wear for the festive period of 2024. So to make life simpler for you, I scoured the internet, and looking at online articles, I have found one of the items and trends to wear is going to be velvet dresses. Now, if you have a rummage through your wardrobe, you may well find you've got some. I've got some that go back years and years, and I'm still going to wear one. This is an old H&M one that goes back probably 2018, so 6 years old. And then I've got a red one as well, and I'm loving red velour or velvet dresses. Now, I found some lovely options of velvet dresses. For the UK, we've got this gorgeous green long sleeve velvet dress from White Stuff, and then from Marks and Spencer's, blue. And do you know, I actually do like blue. Think about your Christmas tree. If you've got blue and silver or blue and gold baubles on your tree, you're wearing a blue dress. You're fitting in with your decor, aren't you? But I also like blue velvet for New Year's Eve as well. Then in the States, my favourite store, obviously, Talbot's, and there's a couple of options there. Gorgeous red and, again, a green. These colours are unpredictable. It's not your black velvet dress. Next up, we've got metallics, metallic skirts. And I would also add to this other textures like satin, like your slip skirt as well. So those would look fantastic too. But specifically metallics, in the UK, Wise do a gorgeous metallic skirt. And they bring this out, you know, year on year, silver or the gold colour. So as you can see, I have it in gold. I'm quite pining for silver as well. While we're talking about metallics though, I have just bought myself some metallic boots. We'll link them for the States and for the UK in silver. Obviously, I'm not going to wear these with my metallic skirt because that would, one, is too much, but also I've got silver and gold there together, which is not going to be great. But this would look fantastic, say, with, I'm thinking, a pleated black velvet skirt that I've got, or just then with some skinny black jeans maybe tucked in. So they're not too high either. Look at that heel. It's only about 2 inches, which is great. It's exactly the sort of heel that I want, and it's zipped all the way down, and they're sort of like calf hugging. So if you've got wide calves, these wouldn't really be for you because they are a slim fit. But I'm loving them. Another metallic option is going to be metallic shoes. And I think that a metallic silver shoe is understated but glamorous and is perfect for the festive season. I got these last year from Dream Pairs, which are incredibly comfortable and spongy. Now, of course, there are some metallic options for you to shop, which I will list down below as well. Listed also from another source is Tailored Blazer. For this, I would go for velvet, because I just find that is such a functional, useful, festive blazer to use. You can actually wear it round about going out for your New Year's Eve, going out for drinks and so on. Generally, beginning of December, isn't it, when the parties are and the drinks and things, and so as you get closer to Christmas, there's less on. Anyway, I do find it keeps you warm as well as looking chic. And you can then pair that with trousers that you might be wearing. And I wouldn't put the two velvets together unless it's sort of, you're meant to be making it look like a suit. But I would wear, say, pleather trousers or some trousers with a bit of detail in that I have. That's generally how I would wear my velvet blazer, but I find them just so useful. So I bought one a few years ago from Marks and Spencer's, and so every festive period this comes out. Another jacket that I have in velvet that I would try this year if I have the occasion is this one from Simple Retro. I still got the label in there because obviously it hasn't been the right time of year to wear it so far, but it's looked like a little swing jacket with some embroidery on, and I have seen a few of these around in the shops. Now this one won't be available because they have small quick rotation of stock, but yes, I will list similar for you. And that's a little bit of a different play on your velvet jacket. It's a bit more casual. You could wear this with jeans, really. I feel like a camisole underneath and jeans for daytime event you're going to, coffee out with friends during that festive period. Next on the list is your statement coat. And of course this year it's all about that faux fur coat, isn't it? Or it could be also suede or sheepskin as well. Something, you know, the shearling trend too. But I have got, I pulled out for my festive capsule, a faux fur coat. Very glam. I've worn this New Year's Eve over the green dress before. Those two go gorgeously together, don't they? Then we've got the cosy sweater. I don't know about you, I'm not one for one with Santa or a reindeer or whatever on, unless it's got a chic grown-up look about it. I mean, there is a lovely one at Talbot's if you're in the States that I really do like, and it's in navy. But another sweater that I love at this time of year is this one from SUGARHILL. It's a lightning bolt, but what makes this festive more is that it's got this glitter here. The gold is a slightly sparkly glitter gold. So this, for me, comes out in December. And you know, I could wear this, say, with a metallic skirt. I could wear it with velvet trousers, which we'll come on to later on. It can go under the velvet blazer. An easy way to elevate your basics, your normal everyday going out during the year wardrobe into a festive one would be metallic accessories. And so easy, a metallic bag. Metallic shoes, as we've already discussed, and boots, metallic belt, maybe even just big dangly metallic earrings. Now, wide leg trousers is suggested. I will try to find you some wide leg trousers, but I actually don't have myself wide leg winter trousers other than just really black jeans, which aren't the smart looking black denim. They're real black denim. So I wouldn't tend to wear those out unless it was, say, with this sweater out for coffee. That would be good. But I'm going to find you some. The trousers that I have in my life are straight velvet trousers. And also, I've got 2 pairs of those actually that I bought last year. So I'll try to find you some velvet, I'll find you some velvet trousers. I have had velvet trousers for years. The first pair I bought probably 15 years ago, and wore them year on year on year on year. But last year I decided that they were too low-waisted and they were too skinny, just out of date, didn't feel right to me. The shape didn't feel right to me anymore. So I donated those to charity and I bought these 2 new ones, which are sort of a higher rise, straight pair of velvet jeans. And velvet jeans aren't really jeans. They might have that jean shape, they might have some pockets at the rear, but they are smart. Now, velvet skirts are another option to velvet trousers. So I've got a pleated velvet skirt, which I adore. It's a midi skirt. It's going to look fantastic with, say, the metallic boots. It will look good with sweaters, looks good with blouses. I wouldn't wear it with the velvet jacket, but I would wear it with some other jackets that I'll show you. So let's come on to blouses that you might have that could be suitable, or some that you could buy. A mandarin collared blouse might be an attractive blouse to have. I've got this one from Goelia in black. This would look good with the velvet skirt. It will also look great with the metallic skirt as well. Embossed design on the blouse as well. This one is years old from Marks and Spencer's. It's a metallic type sheen to it with some embossing on it, and this comes out this time of year. Items with maybe some metallic thread through. Now let's talk colour. Burgundy is a fabulous colour to wear that time of year, right during the festive period. So any burgundy blouses that you might have, particularly if they've got a sheen to them, such as this one that I've had for years. And then if you are concerned about your tummy, a wrap blouse. If you've got one tucked away. I happen to have a wrap blouse in a burgundy, so that's perfectly festive. A colour I said earlier on that I do love at this time of year is also blue. And this to me says New Year's Eve again, because it's not that typical festive colour. And I've noticed that tie necks are around at the moment again. So this is years old, so you wouldn't find this exact one. But I will try and find something similar. It's this has got lots of sparkle in it. It's a nice going out during that period blouse. For Christmas Day, you might be just with family, cooking, you know, grease everywhere. You don't want to be too dressed up because you don't want to ruin your best items. You want to be able to push your sleeves up. So what I'm thinking of, for me, is this little green blouse with short sleeves. I'll wear an apron on underneath it. That's where all the grease will go. And also for warmth, I've got a festive green cardigan from Mango that's, you know, I've had for quite a long time. And the two actually happen to go well together. So that's what I'm thinking for everyday wear. Maybe if I'm doing a lot in the kitchen, that could be Christmas Eve or it could be Christmas Day when I've got a family over. Then sequins are big again this year. Now I have got one sequin item and I do wear it a lot this time of year. I will find you some sequins, because if you have got a sequin item, it will just go on year after year. It doesn't really date. And so very much worth buying, because they do for those early December cocktail parties you might be going to. You know, one I'm going to, as if I'm going to a lot. No, it's the only one I'm going to. The invitation says, in your best festive gear, you know, come and have fun. We're making cocktails, we're having cocktails. So I'll be making my own cocktails there. And dress up, you know, because it's a fun time to dress up. So we don't have to impress, we don't have to look smart, we just have to dress up and be. It's an opportunity to get our glad rags on, because we can, because we're with friends and we can really go for it. So, and because we don't normally, do we? And that's the point, really. So that's when I'll be wearing my sequins. I'm thinking this with the velvet skirt and the silver boots. I'm thinking that'd be very, very dressy. Party, cocktails, that says to me, doesn't it? Then jackets. I've got a few jackets ideas. If I'm going to go somewhere that's not too cold, the velvet jacket might be a bit too thick and heavy. So I've got this little jacket. It's got a little bit of glitter in it. It's from Esdeer, got last year. There's also a couple of jackets also still available. This one from Goelia has got a bit of sparkle in it. It's more of a neutral tweedy. So this would be quite a versatile item to buy now for the festive period. This would be nice for New Year's Day, you know, because you're out of then the burgundies and the greens and the blacks and so on. Maybe you're seeing someone New Year's Day, but you want a bit of sparkle. This has got a little bit of sparkle thread through. It's tweedy as well, so it'll keep you warm, because we're talking about January then. And then if you want to wear the wide leg trousers, I would suggest that you're going for a cropped jacket rather than a longer blazer. And this is a lovely cropped jacket that would work with wide leg trousers. And this one's got a bit of sparkle in as well. And it's sort of a moto style, but is a suedette. Now, of course, this is your festive gear, but we're going to also have ordinary days. And so for my clothes I will wear then, I will be sticking to what I wore in November, and you'll find that here.